Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje. Who do you think is going to come out victorious between those two athletes?
I hope it is a Gaethje because I don't like Paddy. If I was me versus Paddy right now, could be so big fight right now. Gaethje is not that interesting. He came, beat barely, physique, and then you give him title fight. How?
Why are you so motivated to just do all these activities, all these side quests?
Right now, I just fought in November, right? My next fight probably is going to be in June, July. But I'm here for the backup as well. If they need, I can fight with Amanda as well. But 155, please.
You did the stream. You got to grapple with Guru.
Yeah.
How was that?
They truly believe they can take me down, bro. How? On the Guru. Yeah. You see the fat ass, the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 15 time. World champion, Demetrious Johnson. You're listening to the MIGHTYCAST.
What's going on, guys? This episode of the MIGHTYCAST is sponsored by PrizePicks. Now, PrizePicks is a daily fantasy sports game played directly from your phone. All you gotta do is go to your app store, download PrizePicks. When you do that, use my promo code MIGHTYCAST. Cool promotion going on right now for new users. You play $5, you're gonna get $50 instantly in your lineup. And guys, PrizePicks has everything under the sun. It's got the NFL, it's got the NBA, and we even have UFC 324 going down this Saturday. It's very simple. It's either more or less. If you think this athlete is going to land this many significant strikes, go with more. Or if you don't think he's going to hit that mark, go with less. Just lock in those picks at the right place, which is PrizePicks. Now, shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring this episode of the MIGHTYCAST. I hope you guys enjoyed this chat with Arman Tsarukyan. Are we rolling? What the From 9 to 17, you played hockey and you didn't wrestle. Wow. Okay, phone on silent, sir. Send that last text message to your baddie and we'll get after it.
Yep. 1 sec.
Let's do it. There we go. All right, in 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the MIGHTYCAST. And we are joined by the great Arman Tsarukyan, the #1 contender in the UFC at the lightweight division. Arman, thank you so much for taking the time. How you doing today?
Doing great, especially after training with you.
Training was good, man.
Yeah, and I just landed yesterday night, and I wanted to train with somebody. Mm-hmm. And I said right away, we gotta train, and I gotta learn something from you. I have a lot of things learning from you.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah. Your athleticism and your technique. Who is your first, like, we were talking before we started. So from 9 to 17, you played hockey.
Yeah, from 9 to 17, I played hockey. From 6 to 9, I wrestled.
Okay.
Freestyle wrestling. And then I started doing hockey better than wrestling, and in my city there were like more opportunity to be a hockey player than a wrestler, because in my city is so popular hockey, and I thought I could be a good hockey player and make money, and be a hockey player. So, and my classmates, everybody were a hockey player, and when I was like young, even when I wrestled, I went out and we play like a hockey on our backyards, you know.
Mm-hmm. And so when you transitioned to hockey, was that hockey full time, or did you still do freestyle wrestling?
No, I quit freestyle wrestling. I just trained every day hockey. So I wanted to be a hockey player, legit hockey player, and I watch NHL, KHL in Russian and US. So, and I knew all hockey players, but at the end of the day, I became a UFC fighter.
Yeah, how does that work? Like when you look at what you've been able to do recently and then all your side quests, which we'll get to that, how, when you stop doing hockey, that's when you went back into freestyle wrestling? Or how did you get in? For somebody who is good as you are with your grappling and your mixed martial arts skills, you would think that you've been doing it your whole entire life, right? I would have never known that you wrestled for a little bit, then you left wrestling, and then you went full-blown hockey. What was that transition like going back to wrestling and into mixed martial arts?
Well, it was like starting from the zero.
Really?
Yeah, I transitioned to grappling first. So when I started grappling, I understand that I need a freestyle wrestling for the grappling too. And I started to do morning wrestling, evening grappling. Yeah, when I was 17. So, and I was still young, you know, that's why I picked up freestyle wrestling very well from 19 to 20, you know. So, and my body does wrestling technique very easy because I'm flexible, explosive, you know. And someone not a freestyle wrestling not for everybody, you know. If you're stiff, you're not explosive, it's hard to wrestle. And my body does it very well, and I picked up the techniques so fast, so that's why I could wrestle very well. But and then I understood like grappling is boring. I won Russian championship when I was 17 in 6 months or 8 months, and I said and I went to the MMA show in my city, and I saw the crowd, like 8,000 people, like fighters, they go into the cage with the music, and I was super excited. I said I should do this because I like to fight, you know, why I shouldn't do this. And so in 6 or 8 months I did my pro debut. I did right away pro debut, no amateur fights.
So you left hockey, you went right back to freestyle wrestling, and then you started grappling. So no,
grappling first, and then I understood from the grappling I need the freestyle wrestling to take down people.
Gotcha. And then from there, who was your coach? Like, did you just go to a regular gym? Because I feel like it's almost a mystery who taught Arman Tsarukyan how to do X, Y, and Z. Like, you look at me, it's like Matt Hume. You look at Habib, it's his father. You look at, you know, other athletes, they have somebody over them. Where for you, it's like, who's basically Arman's master or taught you everything?
So I travel a lot. For example, I used to train in where I grew up, the city called Khabarovsk. And then when I started to do professional, I understood like I should go to Dagestan. I started traveling to Dagestan. From Dagestan I went to Thailand, and everywhere were different coaches. And but in Russia I had my coach, MMA coach, and then I moved and then when I signed UFC I started training American top team. But still, when I go to Russia I have different coaches. I come here, I have an American top team head coach. When I come to LA I have a head coach here. So I don't have someone who knows like me what I'm doing every day. Who like schedule me. When I'm in American top team, Parumpa does. When I'm here, Bernardo does. When I'm in Russia, there is like a couple different coaches. So
and how do you like that? Because I feel like sometimes when you're jumping around, everybody has a different itinerary for Arman, where it's not. Sometimes coaches aren't on the same page. You know what I mean? Whereas, okay, well, I'm in American top team. I don't know what you've been doing the last 2 weeks. Let's focus on this. Then you come to LA. Bernardo's okay, well, let's focus on this. How are you able to, obviously you've been successful, right, in your career, but how are you able to manage that when you're in camp? Yeah,
of course. I wish I have a coach like who can travel with me around the world and like to be with me all the time since when I was young, but I couldn't find that right guy because it's so difficult, you know. And it's a new sport in Russia. Someone knows freestyle wrestling very well, someone knows boxing very well, but now the coach who retired, they became a coach. But my techniques is coming from experience, from the sparrings, from the wrestlings. So I don't think so the techniques comes that I do a lot of practice. I just do a lot of sparrings. It's like I pick it up from the sparring, something new. It's hard, but I already used to it. I've been fighting 10 years professional, and but in my corner never changed one guy. It's Parumpa since when I was when I did my second fight in UFC. He's with me like 11 or 10 fights.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So when we fighting, he's my head coach.
Okay.
Yeah. And even if I fight in Dubai, in Russia, whatever, he flies with me everywhere.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, so you had no amateur career. You went straight into pro.
Yeah, I was so scared when I did my first pro.
Yeah.
I thought it's easy. I thought it's easy, like in the street fight. You know, when you go to street fight, it's like
fight.
Yeah, it's like it starts very quick. But when I went there and I saw the cage, I said, "No way, I gotta fight here." I was scared.
Yeah.
I was so scared, and I said, what about if I lose? What about if someone knocked me out? Yeah, I was scared, but I was lucky. I took him down.
Yep.
Just did a ground and pound and won in the first round. So, and then I understood like I gotta do amateur fights, and I started doing amateur fights. I became
So you went pro and then you
pro
went back
and
to
then
amateur.
back to amateur.
Oh, see, in America you can't do that, but
Yeah.
no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
So you went back to amateur.
Yeah, I went back to amateur, and then I became a Russian champion and the master of sports of MMA, and then started to do a lot of MMA fights. So then and then they called me from UFC, and they needed someone who is gonna fight for Islam before 3 weeks, and I said, of course, I'll fight him.
Wow. And so you were basically fast tracked. You went pro, back to amateur, and you went straight back to pro. Then you got your first call with Islam, and that's your only loss in your whole entire career right now.
No, I lost my second fight too.
As a pro?
As a pro, yeah.
Oh, people don't talk about that. I didn't know about that.
It was like long ago.
Long ago. We don't talk about that. That never happened. It doesn't even exist.
For sure.
Okay. Well, you make it to the UFC. You end up losing that fight with Islam. But after that, you went on an absolute tear, beating everybody, right? And then eventually, we all thought you were going to get that title shot. What happened? Because Dana White's talking like, oh, you know, his back was injured. He wasn't going to make weight, blah, 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 blah. What's the truth? Well, you know, we're not going to go there because we're trying to get you in the good graces of the UFC. So
I can throw what happened. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
You know, same exactly as me. Maybe I gotta talk to them because, like I heard a couple of weeks ago, it was a headbutt already. But I've never heard that because of a headbutt they didn't give me title fight. Yeah. And then, like I heard, it's a first fight from Paramount. I'm too dangerous to put there because I can pull out because I pulled out last year. Yeah, but that was I came back. I did I was a backup for this year. Last year I was a backup. I did the fight with Dan Hooker, and still not getting the title fight.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so just business, and it's okay. I'll get my title for sure.
Yeah. Let's talk about the side quest. How are you finding these opportunities to go and do all the side quests? Are you searching for them, or are they coming for you?
No, they're coming for me, and always telling me, you want to wrestle, you want to fight, or you want to wrestle, you want to grapple. I said, yeah, why not? Yeah, but I need some big names, and it's good for me. Stay busy. A lot of media. People talk about that. People talk about my wrestling fights, and I make a little bit of money. Yeah.
Well, I think my favorite one is when you were fighting Benson Henderson, and he was sitting like this.
Oh yeah, but I didn't see that because I was trying to choke him. I didn't see his face. He's like just sleep, like it's boring, you know.
Bored, and then next thing you know, you put him to sleep, and I'm like, you're on a tear. You keep on. Like, do you have anything coming up?
No, but he was defending very well. He was. And he's so flexible. And I thought he thought I cannot choke him from that position, and that's why he like was so relaxing, like, and then like slapped.
What's going on, guys? This episode of the MIGHTYCAST is sponsored by Ridge Wallet. Now, I absolutely love using my Ridge Wallet when I'm traveling, especially when I'm in Las Vegas, when I don't want to carry my big bulky phone with me and I'm going to be with my wife. So what I like to do is I like to put my cards in here, and then there's also a money clip in the back. You put your stack of money, we're going to gamble or whatnot, and it's super sleek and very elegant. It's almost Vogue that you can just, you know, this is a classic wallet. Now, if you guys want to upgrade your wallet, just go to ridge.com/mightycast. It's going to help you save 10% on your new wallet. And the cool thing about the Ridge wallet, it has the Ridge wallet and it also has the Ridge wallet key case. So if you have a whole bunch of keys in your junk drawer and you want to keep it nice and consolidated and you want to make sure what that keys are for, you can get one of these bad boys. You keep them nice and organized, and you can do like a little pin mark on here that says storage keys or whatever it may be. But Ridge Wallet has so many things you can choose from. This right here secures 2 to 6 keys. It's patent tension suspension, patent tension system, premium material, and a lifetime warranty. So guys, it's 2026. Throw out your old, crusty, dusty wallet. Get yourself a brand new wallet from Ridge using my promo code MIGHTYCAST. I'll help you save 10% on your brand new wallet. Shout out to Ridge Wallet for sponsoring this episode of MIGHTYCAST. Now, let us get back to the chat with Arman Tsarukyan. That was the best part because he's like,
Yeah.
And you're still working, and next thing you know, he passed out. But the amount of work you're doing, are you just doing it for fun? Like, are you just like, I'm not, obviously the title, you want to be a world champion, but why are you so motivated to just do all these activities, all these side quests?
You know, when you don't have a fight, you're especially me. So, for example, I don't have a fight. Okay, I'll fly to snowboard somewhere. I'll go like fly to Thailand. Of course, I train, but I don't train same that I have something coming up. For example, I was preparing for Taisumov. He pulled out. I wrestled with Mehdi Baidulaev. So for that wrestling fight, I went to the mountain, stay there, locked in 3 weeks, train, and then when you go out from there, you're different, you know.
Yep.
For 3 weeks, you locked in and preparing for that, and it gives me motivation to do something. When you don't have something, you just come play, you know, play around, just do some techniques and then leave. But when you have something and you win, and then you're excited and you want to do more. Like for example, I went to the draft. Why the people saying, why are you doing that? Why not? I come to US, they buy the business, I fly, come, enjoy media, kick his ass, 10-0, make money, and talk with media. It's good. I think it's gonna help me for my title fight too.
Oh, 1000%. I think people are getting like we were talking earlier in training. I feel people in mixed martial arts, one, people wouldn't do that because are you ever scared of getting injured in any of these competitions?
But we do same in the training, even worse.
Yeah, but you're gonna get a bigger check when you fight in mixed martial arts, right?
Yeah, I want to fight, but
like
right now I just fought in November, right?
Yep.
So my next fight probably is gonna be in June, July.
Yeah.
So let's see how it's play out next weekend, and then let's see how it's play out BMF title.
Yep.
But I'm here for the backup as well.
Yeah.
So if they call, you see like Amanda Nunes and versus Harrison got injured. But if they need, I can fight with Amanda as well.
Now
155, please.
So then if so you're doing all these competitions, you're not go ahead.
Stay in shape.
You're staying in shape.
Yeah.
But before we started training, you worked out. You did the airdyne for 30 minutes. But when you look at the diet that you have, right? Like all the McDonald's, all the pizza, 15 desserts, right?
Yeah.
Does that ever hurt your stomach, or are you just like, I'm gonna burn it off?
After that, I go to the gym and train. But I don't do that every day, right?
Yeah.
Maybe once a month, right? Like twice a month. But when I'm in camp, I don't do that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, even if I'm in camp, I eat fish, and people like it. I eat steaks, people like it. But when I'm out of camp, I eat sometimes junk food because we are in US. How you not gonna eat like a in and out and something, you know, or like what's it called? There's a Chick-fil-A.
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 You
Yeah.
like Chick-fil-A?
I've tried once, but I want to make a video. I'm thinking what I should do.
Yeah.
What I should do. So maybe.
What's your favorite food in America?
In LA, it's sushi. sushi place.
I'm sure you've gone to Bear Flag.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Where?
Bear Flag?
No, I've never been there.
You never been to Bear Flag?
I've been here in New Noble.
Noble? Oh, you got to go to Bear Flag. Way better.
Really?
Oh my God.
Is it Newport?
Newport. What, 5 minutes from here? 5 minutes, sir. Very good. Very good. Tell Bear to take you.
Okay. He's taking me famous, not famous. He's taking me fancy places.
Fancy places. Okay. Okay. How do you like training here at Jaxxon and SANTO studio? Like, I feel like this is kind of like your new home when you're on this side on the West Coast.
I like it so much because here it's like more private. Everybody's like focusing on you. Just you come here, coaches just bring the people for you, for the sparring, for the boxing, for the wrestling, for the grappling, and no distraction.
Yep.
No traffic. You just come in, train, go home, eat, go to the beach, walk. Good people, good crowd over here, and like so peaceful place, good food, and good facility for the training.
We trained for what, 2 hours and nobody even interrupted us.
Yeah, but in different gym, a lot of people can come, kids, take a picture, this, that, you know, and like right now, I think it's good to be here, like, and train. And I was here in all winter, so I improved my boxing and grappling here a lot.
Well, you saw it in your last fight against Dan Hooker. Like, you were piecing him up on the feet, the grappling exchange, you're out grappling him, and then eventually your pace is so... What do you contribute to your pace being so high that people just can't keep up with you? Like, you were all over him, took him down, and then you passed his guard, and then you were able to submit him. But that's where I think you, along with your technique and your athleticism, your cardio is just through the roof. Even when you fought Charles Oliveira, he just could not keep up with you. What do you contribute that to?
I think that one from the trainings. I always like when I train with somebody, for sure he's gonna tire. And my goal is like make him tired first, because I always change sparring partner. So for example, like one round with one sparring partner, second round with different sparring partner, and always hard work, and I get used to it to keep that pace. And when I go to the cage, nobody can keep my same pace. Yeah, so that's helped me from the trainings, because I train a little bit different than everybody.
Yeah,
but I know like some people who never does like a hard trainings. They don't do hard sparrings. When they get tired, they do technical sparrings, technical wrestling. It may be good when you're a little bit older, like if you're 33, 35, because you're not young anymore. You shouldn't push yourself because you can get hurt. And I understand that too. But right now, I think I got 2-3 years to push myself, and then that is gonna help me, and then my career that build.
Before we trained, you did a whole warm up. You hit your each shoulder. You stretch. Do you do that every time before you train?
Yeah, but in the freestyle wrestling, we do like 15-20 minutes warm up and like good warm up. We cannot go like right away to do like a drills. In US, people like don't spend too much time on the warm up, but in Russia we spend a lot of time on warm up. And
that's just been embedded and like your discipline was. I was impressed. You're like, hang on, we're almost done, almost done. And that's just embedded in you. Like even when you do MMA, every single time you do that. Like I'm gonna warm up.
Like maybe 1 hour or 45 minutes before I come, rub my hands, do all my exercises that I need to, because I go hard, I don't go easy. So it's like 70-80% I go on the sparrings. And that's why I need like to do a good warm up, and but sometimes it doesn't help.
When it doesn't happen, do you feel that because I feel when you're doing all that, you don't get much injuries, right? Like obviously I feel that injury that happened to you happened because you were cutting all that weight. Your body doesn't have the fluid, it doesn't have the muscle to support all your flexibility, right? But when you do all that warm up, your injuries are pretty much non-existent, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but still, you always like when you overtrain, you still have it. But when you go and do that warm up, it's like you like do it by yourself, like a physical therapy.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
It
helps a lot.
Yeah, I had shoulder surgery, and when you're doing that, I was like, that's where they had me doing.
Yeah.
Before I would warm up, and then I would start the physical therapy strengthening part, and so I was like amazed that you were doing that before we started to train.
Yeah, I use a lot of I use a lot of like from freestyle wrestling. I grabbed a lot of things from freestyle wrestling. I thought, how are they not gonna get hurt, because they train so like hard, but they do all time with band. They put they take the band and do like 15-20 minutes with the band. That's why they shoulders, they backs so strong, and I work a lot on upper body, like from the overhand.
Yeah.
So I work a lot. That's why. So I need to do all these details, because my muscles always like sore, from that thing, from that position.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now let's transition. Big fight coming up. Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje. I think the world, and I believe that you should be fighting for interim or the lightweight championship. What's your thoughts on that fight? Like, who do you think is going to come out victorious between those two athletes?
I hope it's a Gaethje.
Gaethje.
Yeah, I hope it is a Gaethje, because I don't like Paddy. First of all, second, yeah. So I hope he's gonna knock him out, and we don't need that face in our division, because for me it's gonna be hard to fight him, because UFC gonna push me back for a couple of years.
You think so? I think they're gonna make that fight, because I know you guys had a little beef, in the past, and I think that's what sells fights is.
Yeah, but they gonna know like I'm gonna beat his ass, so why they should put me against me?
I think they'll love that fight. I think it's a great fight. I think I would make that happen if
it was. But right now we could. So right now nobody talks about. Not a lot of people talk about that fight, because it's a Gaethje. For example, if I was me versus Paddy right now, it could be so big fight right now.
Oh, 1,000%.
Everybody would talk about that fight, but right now it's Gaethje. It's not that interesting. And
why do you think it's not that interesting?
Because Gaethje is old. He had his chance. He lost a lot of times. Nobody believes on him anymore. He just got lucky. He got knocked out. Holloway knocked him out. He beat barely Fiziev number 15 or number 14. And then you give him title fight. How? Yeah. So that's why people think like Paddy is gonna beat him so easy.
Yeah.
But if I was there, it could be so different, and like people gonna say, oh, who's gonna win? Both young, both never been.
You've never been knocked out.
Yeah,
he's never been knocked out.
Yeah, and never been a champion. They're hungry. They're gonna like just go and like crush it.
Yeah. I see what you mean. It's I always talk about that. It's why doesn't the person who has more a win streak, who's done, I don't want to say you're on a bigger win streak than Justin Gaethje is. Justin Gaethje has got knocked out. He's been submitted. He's had his opportunity.
He had a lot of times his opportunity.
A lot of times. And it's like, and I remember Justin Gaethje said that, hey, if I don't get a title shot, he's not going to fight anymore. He was, I just want a title shot because I did UFC a favor. So I can see from your that's how I see it. But a lot of people, they'll always look at the entertainment value, where it's like, dude, he's done X, Y, and Z. There's been people in the company who've done worse things and got title shots. And so that's why you have this dilemma. It's like, why isn't Arman fighting for the belt, right? So, but you're hoping that Justin gets it. That way you can get your shot, because if Paddy wins it, they're not going to let you and Paddy get that fight in.
That's for sure.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean,
yeah. We'll see next weekend. So, but there is a chance maybe someone pulled out.
If somebody were to pull out, would you step up? Would you be like, I'm coming, I'm gonna do it?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Do they have you as a backup right now, or they haven't talked to you about that?
No, they haven't talked about that, but my manager told me you should be ready for the for that fight, and you should be ready for the Holloway versus Oliveira too.
What's going on, guys? This episode of the MIGHTYCAST is sponsored by Bear Mattress. Now, obviously, my Bear Mattress for about a year now, and I absolutely love it, and so does the wife. And the cool thing about the Bear Mattress is that it takes out the hassle of you going to a mattress store and purchasing your mattress and bringing it home. Cool thing about Bear Mattress is that all you got to do is go to the website. Just go bearmattress.com/mighty, and when you use my promo code, that's going to help you save 40% on your mattress. But when you get there, they're going to have you take a sleep quiz. Are you a back sleeper? You sleep on your side or on your stomach? And then they're going to ask, how do you like your mattress to feel? Are you a firm mattress, soft? They're gonna ask all the questions, that way they can direct you to the right mattress that's gonna be perfect for you and your loved one. Then once you get there, you're gonna purchase that mattress and they're gonna ship it to you. It's gonna come to your front doorstep in a box. Bring that box inside. You're gonna cut it open, but don't make the mistake that I did. I opened my mattress right on the damn main floor, which means I had to carry that bad boy up 2 flights of stairs. Don't be like Mighty. Carry that mattress to where you want to lay it and where you're gonna sleep. Put it on your bed mattress, cut that bad boy up, and in 2 hours, that thing's gonna be inflated. And for me, I train hard, I eat hard, and I damn well do great content hard. And so the last thing I wanna make sure I have checked is I sleep hard. And with Bear Mattress, I'm able to get my full 8 hours of sleep. That way, when I wake up, I'm ready to train hard, I'm ready to create content hard, and I want you guys to be able to have the same benefit of getting a great night's sleep. And they even have a 120-day night sleep trial. They wanna make sure you love it, and if you don't, they're gonna make it right. So guys, it's a brand new year, 2026. Get that old mattress you've been sleeping on for 15 years. Upgrade your mattress, upgrade your sleep. Go to bearmattress.com/mighty, save 4% on your mattress, or click the link description down below, or scan the QR code. No matter way, get yourself some good sleep, because you know what? You deserve it. Shout out to Bear Mattress for sponsoring this episode of the MIGHTYCAST. Now let us get back to our guest. So how, I feel in your status where you're at, you shouldn't be a backup. Like that shouldn't be a thing in your mind, but it is. Like, do you feel disrespected? It's like, hey, you're the best in the world, just be ready, just in case. Like,
they shouldn't tell me. My manager just told me. I don't know.
Okay. So your manager's saying, okay.
They told him or not, but we'll see. Maybe they have someone.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they told different guy from our division, be ready just in case. Just I haven't talked to them, and I don't know what's going on there.
Gotcha. Okay, let's go to a different vibe. Watches. Okay, you have a nice healthy taste for watches. Yeah. What is this? Where does this come from?
So when I was young, for my birthday, every time my parents, my uncle give me a watch, because I like watch when I was young. So when I won my first fight, when I won my first good money, it was like 4,000 or 5,000 from my 7th. Yeah.
I
was getting all time watches, but like for $200, $500, and then I was 19 years old, and I like watches. And so I made from my fight $5,000 or $4,000 or $5,000, I think $4,000. And the watch was like $6,000. And I called my dad and said, "Let me buy the watch." He said, "Yeah." And I said I needed $2,000 extra. He said, "No problem." So and I bought my first watch from my fight, and because I love watches, it's not just I want to like show that I have a watch. I just like it.
Yeah.
So when I go out, if I don't have a watch, doesn't matter what's watch. It could be Apple Watch, Garmin.
Yeah.
I like Garmins. I wear a lot Garmins. If I don't have a watch, I feel like I'm
Not put together.
Yeah,
You
I
feel
don't
naked.
have something with me, like phone. You forgot your phone, you feel weird, right?
Yeah.
You forgot your watch, same. So I have to have something because I was wearing since when I was young, you know, like 10, 12 years old.
What's your in-game watch? In-game watch means like it's the holy grail that at one point my in-game watch was a Paddock 5711 by the Nautilus. But that's like when I achieved everything. What's your in-game watch?
To be honest, I don't have that watch right now. Yeah. No. I used to have when I didn't have a Pateks, I wanted Patek. Yeah. I wanted like an Aquanaut.
Then when you got that Paddock Aquanaut, were you like, hell yeah? Or were you like, oh, I got it?
No. First 2 days, I feel so good. And then I said, why I bought this? You know?
Oh,
yeah. I don't know why. Yeah. So when you got something,
Yeah.
I'm enjoying 2 days, and then third day, it's okay.
Do you ever trade your watches in, or when you buy it, you hang on to it forever?
No, I've never sold yet watches. But I'm thinking to sell something.
Really?
Yeah.
To get something else, or just to get it? Oh, not off.
No. So I have some watches that I don't wear. So I just want to sell something and like buy like a bigger, a better watch. So because I don't use, and sometimes when I give to my family, to my brothers, to my friends, but everybody has watch already. So
you're like, oh wow,
yeah,
okay.
I gotta take care of myself.
Yeah. So recently, everybody knows you that you don't have to fight, but you choose to fight. But recently, we've been seeing your father at some of your events when you're over in Russia. What's that like, having your dad there watching you compete? When you did the grappling match, I think it was ACB, right? Like you guys were going and you choke him out. You're like, your dad's like, yeah, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
What's that dynamic like of having, because I'm assuming your father hasn't been to one of your UFC fights, right? So what's that dynamic like, you getting to compete in front of your dad and your dad's just supporting you?
It's always good, make him happy, you know. It's like a dream, you know, when your parents is happy, what are you doing? And like you cannot lose when you're a father there, you know. You never give up, you know. It gives me a lot of energy, a lot of like strength. Some fighters, they don't like when someone is coming and watching, but I like when my friends, my parents, my relatives comes and watch my fight, and I wanna show them I'm the best, and they can trust me that I'm gonna be the best here and I'm gonna win and perform very well. And my father, he likes martial arts, and he always excited when I compete, you know. Yeah.
I love that. Like when I saw that dynamic duo, and then you won, and you got to be like, and then your dad was like, yeah, let's go. And I was like, that's badass. That's something that I wish I could have had a lot of. I didn't meet my dad to the end of my career, but to go through like my career and then having my dad there, it's like, I wish I had that, and I get to see you having. It's pretty dope to watch.
Yeah, and hopefully for the next fight he can come to US and watch here.
Okay.
So we work on his visa right now.
That's what's up. Yeah. And do you have a visa? You're going back and forth, so you're here for a little bit and then you're going home, or do you have?
I may compete in the end of February on the RAF.
Okay.
So
you're going to compete in February on RAF already.
It's not 100%. We're I supposed to compete with Michael Chander, but he's saying like he's not ready for that day. We'll see what days he wants to compete, because it's the easy money work for me.
Fuck, I'm sorry. You're loud. Excuse me. Sorry.
I can compete with him every day if they want.
Yeah.
So, and
when you do this, do you have to get permission from the UFC, or you're just like, hey, are you guys having a fight for me? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna go do this then. You let me know when I can come fight.
No, there is if you have a fight coming out, you're not allowed to do.
But since you have no fight,
if you have no fight, you can wrestle and grappling. Do the grappling.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So we cannot box. We cannot like do a MMA or not MMA, like a striking things. But grappling and wrestling, it's not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Well, Arman, thank you so much for your time. I know you're on a tight schedule. This is your opportunity to let people know how they can support you, find you. The floor is yours, brother.
Yeah, how they can find me.
How they can support you, like your Instagram, your YouTube. You know, you said that you want to make content at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, they already support me. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna do a lot of content for you, and you can enjoy how I eat, how I train. But I wanna do something like you, like some techniques to show everybody how I do from different positions.
You can show them later because you're still whooping everybody's ass.
Oh
right?
yeah, shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't. I'm old, so I can show you my technique.
Okay, I'll leave it for you. That.
Yeah. Let me do it.
Now I'm gonna eat, and now I think I should start to do when I buy a watch.
Yes.
I post it, and like people like going crazy. So
yeah.
I think I'm gonna do a lot of that videos.
Yeah. And your cars, you're driving those nice cars. Like that's what we were talking off camera. We're like, you're starting to see more of your personality because when you fight, we just see you come in there, you beat everybody up. Now you did RAF. You're like, easy money. I can beat anybody. I get this. I can beat them. You did the ACB. You grapple Shara.
Yeah.
It's like we're seeing more of you. When you fight in the UFC, we see it's their way of how they want to show your personality.
Yeah, but like from our culture, from Russia, we grew up, is like when you show something, you're like it's not the best, the best thing. You buy something, you show everybody, you see, I bought it. It's not the best, but I know how it works. I gotta show everybody what I'm doing. Like,
yeah, you don't have to. It's just we're just seeing more of your personality.
Yeah, but that's why like I was like a little bit closed, like I didn't show enough. But right now I'm trying to show how's my lifestyle, what I'm doing every day,
Yeah.
But maybe one day when I become a champion, I'm gonna start it to do like a all day streams. Who knows?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so you did an all day stream. You did the stream. I have to ask my former co-host. You got to grapple with Guru.
Yeah.
How was that?
Easy money, brother.
Real quick.
Bro, I asked, can I take them down? Says no, just stay.
Yeah.
I said no problem. And they truly believe they can take me down,
Yeah.
bro. How? You gotta be stupid, bro. Like bad on the Guru.
Yeah.
You see the fat ass, the person.
Sweater, you're like,
Sweater.
I'm worried about you. You're too overweight. And
Yeah, but it was funny, and so Guru, he tried, but
yeah.
at least he tried,
Of course, yeah. He actually tried. Like
we had a fan. We enjoyed the time, make a joke and spend time.
Yeah.
Do some crazy content.
Well, I just love how like I said, you're doing that. Then the next day, all right, I'm gonna freestyle wrestle against Lance Palmer.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh, I'm in New York, Hawaii. Now you're in here. We just trained. Then it's like I might grapple Makhachev. I just feel like you're living your best life as a professional athlete.
Yeah, that's I told my friends 3 days ago, crazy, right? I was in New York and I said, maybe I should fly to France and do ski and then come back.
Yeah.
And then maybe I got this watch and then buy this, and they said, bro, you do whatever you want to do. I said, yeah, thank God,
Yeah.
I can't complain, I'm living the best life. Today I'm in LA, tomorrow I'm in Vegas, Do
you need, here's a question, last question, then we let you go, right? Do you need the UFC title? Do you need that?
Yes.
Why though?
Why I need the UFC title more than everything in my life. I would give all money, all watches, all cars just to have that belt.
Why?
It's my dream. I wanna, you want something so much, you wanna get it,
Yeah.
Maybe when I get it, I said,
Ooh, it's got chills.
yeah. So
you
got 11
I got 11.
11 title defense.
11 title defense, but I have 15. I should have 15 belts, but yeah, 15 times.
Oh, I want at least 3-4 times.
Yeah, you'll get it.
You defended 11 times title fight, right? Oh, title.
11, yes. Yes, sir.
How many fights you did per year? Like
some years 3.
3?
3, yeah.
How many pounds you cut?
I was always small, so about 138, so about 15 pounds, 15.
It's not bad.
Not bad. 15 to 13. Yeah, I was very good at my diet.
Yeah, so my goal to be a UFC champion and to be the best fighter in the world, not just win the belt and say, okay,
you want to defend
I'm leaving. I'm gonna live my life.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I think, what about when I'm retired, when I'm gonna be 35 or 30, what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I said, no way. It's gonna be my worst day ever. I don't know how you retired, but it's so hard because I love this sport so much. And I love competing.
Yeah.
People like some people like training. Train. They get stressed when they have a fight. You know, they need like a recovery after the fight. But me, next day I'm jumping in the gym and like started training because I love it what I'm doing. I
think for you, since you've developed this lifestyle too, I might go skiing, I might go do this. You'll find a loved one when you find a woman that you want to settle down with. She's going to have the same lifestyle as you. You're going to have children, and then your perspective is going to change. And then, but you're like, I have to train. I want to do this. And you can still compete when you're retired. It's just not to the level that you are now.
We'll see. We need a...
You're going to get it. I believe you'll get it. I think it's just a matter of time till they cannot deny you your opportunity to fight for the belt. Because I truly believe with your record alone, your skill set, what you've been able to do in the division, it only makes sense that you get the opportunity to fight for the belt. So
yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting. Thank you for your techniques that we're not gonna show anybody.
Yes.
Yeah, and I hope I'm gonna do that.
It'll come. You'll get the speed. So
yeah.
As always, thank you, Arman, for giving us time. Don't get up yet. I got to close the stream now, okay?
Okay.
Yep. And then we're going to do a signed glove. Sure. I'm going to sign a glove. You'll sign both of these gloves, and you guys can win this glove. Arman's going to have a glove. If he wants to give it away, he can, or he can keep it for himself. But as always, in our channel, we like to do a signed glove.
No. I got the Telegram channel.
You're going to do that?
I'm going to do on my Telegram channel too.
See, that's how people can find you. Find you on your Telegram channel.
Yeah, Telegram. I want white, please.
He wants white. So make sure you guys...
give me blue.
Blue. Boom. We'll sign this. So make sure you guys like, subscribe. Also, hit the button to go live. Follow Arman on his Instagram. I think it's arm011.
Yep.
And then I'll let you know how you get in his Telegram. You guys can win one of these gloves. As always, we give it to our viewers. So like, subscribe. Also, hit the button to go live. Our guest was Arman Tsarukyan, the #1 pound, not pound for pound fighter yet.
Pound.
Not yet. He got to earn that one. But the #1 contender in the division of lightweight. Appreciate you, Arman.
Thank you so much.
And guys, hit the like. See you next video.
Us.
Here we go. Let's sign this bad boy.
This one will be for
my name or my sign?
Your signature.
My signature.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, no, I'm gonna leave for me this one, no?
You can if you want.
Because I've never get the gloves from you. Okay, I'll get a new one.
you could maybe get
Yeah. And sell it on eBay.
Fucking Arman. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the MIGHTYCAST. And we just had on the #1 contender in the lightweight division, Arman Tsarukyan. What an absolute joy to talk to him. I did not know from 9 to 17, he focused just only on hockey, right? Like I saw him on his Instagram, he was fucking going backwards and skating. And I was like, okay, well, he had to do something to be able to skate that good. And I thought his whole entire life, he just was in wrestling, freestyle wrestling. But then he stopped doing hockey because he wasn't going to become famous in hockey. Then he started doing jiu-jitsu, then real American wrestling, freestyle. Then he went straight pro. Like there was no amateur buildup. There was none of that. He went pro. Then he went back to amateur, and then he went pro. And then he had his first fight in the UFC when he did a short notice against Islam.
No, and that was something I talked about with him after his training session with you. And I wasn't trying to offend him by saying it, but I asked him, how many times do you weight train a week? Because I mean, if you look at him when he fights, like, dude, he's just sculpted of. So I would have thought he'd be like, yeah, I work out, every day, in camp, out of camp. And he tells me he does not weight train at all out of camp.
Wow.
I'm not even kidding, at all.
Wow.
And then in camp, still only twice. And so then I said, oh, is that genetics? And he's like, no, it's hard work. And I wasn't trying to say it wasn't hard work, but dude, he is also just a natural fucking athlete. That's not an insult in any way. To have that body And no homo here.
Yeah.
But for that body to only train twice in camp, so an 8-week stretch.
Yep.
Crazy. That's wild.
Well, I mean, I get what you mean. It's the genetic makeup, because people who spend their life lifting weights, taking steroids, all that shit, they wish they can have that physique, but his comes from the years of wrestling. I mean, his warm up with the shoulder and the back and the abs and the squats. That's why I feel he has no injuries besides the one he had where he tweaked his back or whatever it may be. I think, when people start to cut weight, because he has a lot of muscle on him, so the muscle was able to protect his joints from he's doing all the neck twist and the flexibility. But when you start to cut that weight, I was asking him, well, you guys like, you should go fight 145. Could you make 145? He goes, yes, in 3 months. And I was like, you would sacrifice all that muscle to make the division? He goes, well, I would have to. And I think when athletes start to cut weight, they lose their muscle. And then that's when injuries skyrocket, because your body doesn't have the muscles to protect the joints.
Yeah, and of course, the elephant in the room that we have to talk about. This coming weekend, we have UFC 324, Paramount Plus, main event, Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje, which is a sick fight, taking nothing away from those guys. There's absolutely no reason that a fully healthy, ready to go, he said he would take it on short notice, Arman Tsarukyan is not in that main event. It is interim title. That's a fucking fake title. Like, that's a toy belt. Whoever wins that is not the best lightweight in the world. They're not the second best lightweight in the world. They're not the third best lightweight in the world, because I'm still keeping Islam in that top three. Whoever wins that is I think it's a title for the fourth best lightweight in the world.
I love that, because when you, like you said, there's no reason why you have a healthy #1 contender running around, out grappling, out fucking wrestling people. I can understand, like, an interim title is for, obviously, Ilia Topuria. He's dealing with, family issues. I don't want to call it issue, family matter, where then you make an interim belt, right? It makes sense, because Ilia Topuria is tired of doing something else. But when you make an interim belt, you have the #1 contender in the division fight for that belt, because he's a #1 contender, right? And
Nick, could you look up for us where are Gaethje and Paddy rank? Because they're certainly not 1 and 2.
I like Paddy getting the opportunity. I like both those guys getting an opportunity. I just wish it was Arman. I feel like Arman deserves that shot, especially that he is healthy. I understand it's a big Paramount deal, like he said on the podcast, and he's saying, like, maybe because I pulled out of the fight before, but he was fucking injured, or weight cut, or the hip, whatever it may be. I think you give the guy an opportunity. He's shown that he's been reliable. The last 4 grapple matches he's done, I would have rolled the dice and made that fight happen. What is he?
Yeah, so our producer Nick says Gaethje is 4 and Pimblett is 5, and they're trying to tell us that the winner of that is the second best lightweight in the world behind Ilia Topuria. Like, I don't buy it. And here's the worst part, right? Whoever wins, if it's Gaethje or it's Paddy, then that means the next fight is Topuria versus Paddy Justin, it should be Topuria versus Arman. So now we're gonna get even further out. It is, as a UFC fan, we are in a new era now with Paramount. This is getting off to a horrible start. It's a start of, now we have the UFC Apex. It's called the Meta Apex. And what, I don't even care about that, but what it tells us is, we have 5 more years of the Apex that no one cares about. No one watches those cards. No one enjoys them. And now we have 5 more years because Meta has the naming rights. For me, I'm here. I'm defending Arman Tsarukyan. Yeah. I don't get it. He should be in that main event.
That's why I love this dynamic duo we have, because you come from a standpoint of, like, you're a hardcore mixed martial arts fan, where you've been following the sport for a very, very long time. You cover the sport more than anybody that is a fan. You actually worked at ESPN with Errol Hawani. You stayed up late doing all of the graphics and stuff, where I come from the background of actually fighting, being inside the octagon, and we see similarities where you're like, dude, it's like, it doesn't make sense. Like, why isn't it #1 contender? And then we talked to Cleo Roundtree, and he was like, there is that one thing that I think me and you both overlook, and it's that fucking factor of entertainment. Like, they're not...
I mean, Arman's very entertaining.
I fucking agree. I totally agree.
This isn't some guy who just, like, lays and preys on opponents. Like, it's, Oliveira fight was tremendous.
Great fight.
Absolutely destroyed Dan Hooker.
Great fight.
I don't I mean, which I will say, but Gaethje he's never had a boring fight in his life.
But we want some validity. We want some make it make sense, almost like Lerone Murphy versus Diego Lopez versus Alex Volkanovski. We just want to understand how does it pass up, and maybe what Dana White said is that the headbutt's what got him away from that title shot, right? Like I think the wishy-washy.
John Jones would be offered. I mean, I guess maybe not now because he's a little bit mad, but let's say before the whole ducking Aspinall thing.
Yeah.
John Jones, everything he's done would get offered any fight whenever he wanted. Like, come on.
Yeah.
There's been we're talking about UFC. This isn't other sports. Come on. Like the guys that have gotten away with shit and still been booked. It is missing weight one time, headbutting a dude. Come on. It's the fight game. Shit happens.
Dude, I agree with you. I just feel like if you're going to punish people, it should be across the board, not just singularity of like, no. You can do that, but that's okay. And that's where I think we come from a standpoint where we're like, dude, like just make it make sense. Like when you follow the sport and you're seeing some guy like Arman Tsarukyan who's 100% healthy, doing all the side quests, and he's not getting an opportunity. We just want to understand. And once again, I want to clarify. A lot of people, when we have these discussions, people think that we're hating on them or X, Y, and Z. I have no skin in the game of whether Paddy wins or Justin Gaethje wins. I'm happy. I just want everybody to make great money. But I want to clarify. We're not hating. We just want to understand, as fans of the sport who cover the sport, make it make sense. That's all we're doing. It's not Justin Gaethje's fault that he got this opportunity, right? But a lot of people who sit here and listen to them are like, oh, they're just fucking haters, blah, 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 blah. I don't want that, because one day I would like to talk to Justin Gaethje.
Gaethje got it because he has the most performance bonuses in UFC history. Like he is.
Do we know that for a fact, or are we just assuming that?
No, I think. Oh, you're saying why he got the fight?
Why he got the shot?
Okay,
why did he get the shot over the number one contender?
Yeah, I think it's because and I've heard from a lot of people who have said that the UFC is moving towards either not signing boring fighters or release them, kind of like what we saw with Makhachev. So it seems like they're moving towards getting the more entertaining stylistic fighters, maybe more of like the stand-up styles and stuff like that. So I do think it is something that the UFC legitimately is moving in a direction of, let's get more entertaining fighters, weed out the let's call it as the wrestlers, the Dagestanis, the Russians,
more technical
the more
fighters.
technical fighters. And it's just like, at some point, it's a sport. It is entertainment. I mean, I'm a pro wrestling fan, but you can't totally make it pro wrestling. It can't go fully. There has to be a line that you keep it, and they've gone too far in the other direction. Yeah,
that's why I always like that Qui-Gon Jinn, if you guys ever watch Star Wars Episode 1, he always says there's a bigger fish in the sea, and I think that stays true to where, we're talking like the best lightweight in the world is Islam Makhachev, but he's at 170 now. Just because he left the division doesn't mean he's still not the best lightweight in the world. Just like at 145, the best 145er in the world is Ilia Topuria, but now he's at 155. So remember we had that discussion where it's like, you're going to tell me that just because Islam with the 170, I have to deem, Ilia Topuria the best lightweight in the world, right? I mean, obviously he is the best lightweight in the world right now, but self-consciously we're like, Ilia Topuria is still, Islam Makhachev is still around. Those two need to fight to really deem. But we're also fucking super duper hardcore fans.
No, and I think Paddy versus Gaethje is gonna.
That's a great fight.
People are gonna. It's gonna draw. I mean, people are gonna want to see it. But the fans who were there even before ESPN, when we were there for Spike TV, I think those fans are starting to be turned away. Just seeing guys like Arman Tsarukyan not get the shot. And here's what's gonna happen next. So we have Max Holloway versus Oliveira for BMF.
Yep.
Arman is going to go against the winner of that fight. And he even just told us himself that his manager told him to monitor that. That's what's going to happen, which, once again, great fight.
Yeah, great fight.
And his fight versus Oliveira was extremely competitive. He almost, he had that crazy, remember when he was in the guillotine and his shorts came up
and he was like, fuck my shorts.
So I do think that's going to be next, which that fight's in March. So we're going to probably be looking at June or July.
That's what he said.
Arman versus the winner of the BMF fight, which is... Like, I can't say enough. I'm not trying to say negative because these fights are great. But if we are trying to say that the best lightweight in the world, it is not going to be Paddy Pimblett or Gaethje. That's really what it comes down to.
And like I said, a lot of people who might hear us talk about that and might call us just haters, but that's just our viewpoint. When we look at the sport, we try to look at it as more of a sporting aspect of it instead of like, just because you have the belt, you're the best in the world, right? But we'll see. But at the end of the day, the Paddy versus Justin Gaethje, besides the fact that it should be Arman Tsarukyan, I think it's a sick fight. I've always been a big fan of Paddy Pimblett. I think even prior to him getting this opportunity, I was always tooting his horn that I think his dynamic, his willingness to do things in the fights will make him a champion. And I can see him, submitting Justin Gaethje when they lock horns this Saturday.
But that's what makes it sad that Paddy versus Arman, I would have loved to see that.
Hopefully they do that. Hopefully they do it after this. Who knows?
A grappler like Arman against a grappler like Paddy, who's so tricky with getting the back and all that stuff. Man, and the build and all of that. Gaethje's so respectful. You're not gonna get that back and forth. But we'll get it one day. But one thing we do have for all of you, Arman is not fighting this weekend, but we got. Right here, Nick, if you want to make sure this camera's in focus.
So we got
a signed glove by Demetrious Johnson and Arman Tsarukyan. Thanks to Bear for setting us up with this SANTO, beautiful SANTO glove. I forgot my UFC gloves at the Airbnb. Right here, look at this beautiful glove. We'll put always the giveaway details, but really the long story short, just follow us on Spotify, comment on the Spotify. This episode, Arman Tsarukyan episode, always helps us out.
Yes, please do. Sometimes when we do all these signed gloves things, we don't keep anything for ourselves. You know that? I'm sitting around like, fuck, man, like it'd be nice.
But that's why I'm going to be honest that I bought a bunch of gloves. I'm waiting on an order from I forgot if it was from like Australia or Thailand or some shit, or maybe China. I don't know. It was from China. Yeah. I ordered a bunch of gloves. Of course. So maybe I'm warning you guys, the gloves are going to be faking a little bit.
Yeah.
But then we're going to start keeping them for ourselves because it's awesome getting to just collab with all these people. So
absolutely. So guys, if you guys enjoyed this episode of the MIGHTYCAST, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, hit the bell to go live. We had an amazing guest, Arman Tsarukyan. Make sure you follow him on his Instagram and his Telegram to be able to get the opportunity to win his signed glove. We give one away. He gives one away. As always, I'm your host, Demetrious Johnson. My right-hand man's Michael Wandsrover, Nick Pappas, the producers behind the camera. Our guest was Arman Tsarukyan. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe. Also, comment down below what your favorite part of the episode was. We will see you guys in the next episode of the MIGHTYCAST.